for his safety.
Man, that's a great safety.
Who are your safeties? You got good safeties.
Don't
you have?
I need him for like when I get to the Super Bowl if I play the Ravens. So if he scribbles, I can put that spy on him.
Do you have digs?
Hold on. You watch the broadcast?
Not yet. I was in the middle of doing something. That's why. But you got digs. Don't worry, digs is just fine.
He's slow, man.
I know he's slow, but he can still spy. He's good enough. Trust me. He came from Detroit.
I got Kronjay Diggs, 81 overall, 87 speed, 86 speed, Richard Allen, 80 overall. He's messaging me right now. I'm about to see what he says. He want both Griffin brothers in a second. Hell no.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hell no.
That's what I'm talking about, leaving.
Both Griffin brothers in a second. Hell no, I ain't doing that shit. That's my best corner. And he a superstar. He said both Griffin brothers in a second.
I thought it was just a second round pick. But see, that's what I'm talking about. Just don't make dumb trades.
I'm not doing that. That's a dumb trade.
Are you good? Hey, trust me, 100 Diggs will carry you through.
He's still messaging me. I'll see what he said. You watching the broadcast?
Not yet.
Not yet. I asked him, what about for your other safety? Because I ain't giving them up. Yeah, he right, he ain't cheap, and I ain't paying that price.
I'm telling you, don't make trades, especially for good players.
I give him a first round pick, but that's about it.
That's too much to me for safety.
And that'll set my defense straight.
Nah. You think it would?
So somebody get the red and I can just put that safety in the box. Secure tackle right there. He got two of them. Damn.
That's alright.
I see why he's subbing it through. His offense is shit, but his defense is straight. I mean,
Alright, let me watch this. Let me see this.
I'm just gonna tell him, let's just play because he keep talking about he want the Griffin brothers.
No.
He keep saying they're not a top 10 linebacker quarterback, so it's a great trade. They're like, hell no, that's all I got. That's all I got.
Griffin, the linebacker is probably a backup because you got Wagner in there. But the quarterback, you need to keep it.
Yeah, I'm keeping it. It's Justin Reed. He said both of my safeties are. He said both of my safeties are top 5. Like, yeah, you got a point, but I told him, let's just play and discuss it after the game. Cause I ain't giving you.
Yeah, I think they're top 5. I'm telling you, you got a dog and 100 gigs. You good?
He said, dog.
Hey, you're underestimating 100.
He's doing all the same for the big game though.
It's not, you don't even need it for the big game. Yeah. Stay, hang on.
And this other dude hit me up earlier. This other dude hit me up earlier and said that he wanted to trade for one of my safeties. Hey, he still messaged me. I said, let's just play. He said, let's make a deal. I'm like, no, I'm not giving you. I'm not doing that shit.
That's too much. And I get why he's trying to do that, because the more picks you have, especially in the first round, you get like 2-3 good players. You know what I mean?
Yep. He's like, let's make a deal with the handshake emoji. No, I'm not doing that. That's too much. Hey, they got some great corners, but you can keep them. He said he'll trade the other safety for both of the brothers.
2 safeties for... So 2 safeties for the 2 brothers?
No, 1 safety.
No. Hey, tell him I'll give you the one without the hand.
So let me think about it. Let's play.
Yeah, I just got a text from Frank. Frank said, let's get it on. You hear me?
Yeah, he didn't text you, but I hear you. He keep pushing this trade, man. Let's just play. Because he knows if he get rid of one, he still got another one, so he gonna be straight. And then he have a corner too. If I gave him a corner, he'd be real straight. Nah.
Nope. Not gonna happen.
He said, here, I'll add a second. Keep talking. Bro, let's just play. He'll give me a 2nd round pick. He'll give me a 2nd round pick and the other safety for the brothers.
Because I know who he wants.
He wants that quarterback.
Yeah, I know the cornerback. He wants Shaquille Griffin.
I can't do it, man.
You can't, because who's your other corners? You don't have any other corners.
I got Baker here, 86, but then I got Amandi, and he's 73.
No. You need corners, trust me, and Griffin. But if he needed the one with the lip, give it to him. Anytime. I mean, without that hand.
Yeah, he can have it.
He can have it.
He don't even start.
He's a backup. He don't even start, yeah.
He said, this is the last week. I'm like, okay.
No, I'm not giving up. Nah. You can't give up Griffin. Griffin is your number 1 cornerback, right?
Yeah.
It's not. Because if you had another cornerback that was good, I would say yeah, because Baker can
Yeah, but I don't have that.
smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop. Tempo, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh there with the hands. Started to guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. Yeah, they can't catch up 'cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced when playing with amateurs. They're on attack when attacking like them. Intangible. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do. Sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call us up making a name. I put on the jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put in the.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Houston Texans. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Shit. Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Gurley again here on 1st down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 47-yard line.
I can't believe they let you play. 14. 36 power. Check 25. Check 25.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 40-yard line.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Four down. 14. Good touch.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
A give right side now to Hunt. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to have a third down. Here's Watson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's Wilson. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Deshaun Jackson, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PA. That'll be taken in the end zone.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long. 3rd and long. It's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Wilson flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. 6-0 our score after 1. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
You're set. 19. Hey. Line him, go.
On 1st and 10, Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
He'll fire one in, and got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Gurley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
On third down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. The open man is Smith. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, it's Gurley. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
One left. Hey, 0, 0, 0. One left.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. That's a cornerback in for the sack, Tre'Davious White.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Run left. Check 50. I got you, boy. Watch 36 power.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Watson. He gets it to Cooks. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. From the gun, here's Watson. pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Rashawn Gary. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he's going to go down again. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet, see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out?
There he goes, left side. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if you want.
With the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted? Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. He tried to get something going there with a little toss behind the line of scrimmage. Unsuccessful.
How about the athleticism of the coverage, though? Being able to dance with him coming out of the backfield. That's not easily done. But not only did he dance, took it, wheeled, and went the other way. Ended up with 6 points for his team.
So now a two-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. They'll try and run it with Gurley. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the two-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. Flush to his right. And that's complete to Cooks. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time. It's caught left side by Cooks. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, it's Hunt. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
On first down, Watson. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Say. Deuce.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Hey, 31. Come get some. He don't want it. You go tight.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They go play action with Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Second and 10 now. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here.
Gun. Go, 14.
To throw is Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bud Dupree in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs. They covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Buying time to his left. That one is caught by Hunt. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Watson now to throw. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now a first down throw, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Off of play action, it's Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistent.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Back now in Houston. Trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. At After the interception, here's Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range, and guess what? They've got a shot.
The Texans on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Turn up. Whip. Watch the whip.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Now Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. To throw again on second down. Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Escaping the pressure right. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And this is caught at the 8. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. On 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt.
Safety's creeping.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he's got Roan. And they work this out past the 25. That good for 22 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
One left. One left. 2. Watch 2. I got you, punk.
They run. It's Gurley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Check 50.
Now it's Gurley. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Wilson. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Space to maneuver at the 40. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 12. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Oh, and he pulled it right. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Flushed out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, face, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They run with Hunt, and he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. Now it's Watson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
You see me? They can't stop me out here.
Brings up fourth down.
So the victory here for Seattle, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Seahawks, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now, and they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch.
Yeah, we can run.
Yeah, he's running.
Are you ready for some football? Ladies and gentlemen.
Alright. What you got, say, dude? Like, what, playmaking track rate or something?
Yeah, play shot.
Say, B's can shoot too.
If you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only
The return of Alex Cruz. I'm making a two-way slash and playmaker. Yeah, I got him in the works. Yeah, I was able to make him 6'5", 200 like I wanted, and Yeah, I got 13 finishing, 10 shooting, 15 playmaking, and 13 defensive rebounding. Well, I split it up. I picked a different pouch. I got the one where I got that vertical, 91 speed, 94 vertical. Because it's the only way I would be satisfied with playing with him. Hold on, let me take the piss real quick out the way.
To run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass.